Have you ever felt trapped in an endless loop of relationships where you seem to keep attracting the same kind of emotional drama or falling into similar patterns over and over again? If so, you're not alone. Many of us experience recurring cycles in our love lives without even realizing it. One reason for this might be the current celestial happenings, especially with Venus, the planet of love, beauty, and harmony, going retrograde in the bold, fiery sign of Aries. This cosmic event isn't just a quirk of the skies, it has a profound impact on our emotional world, our relationships, and even our sense of self-worth. In the following discussion, we will explore the meaning of Venus retrograde in Aries, how it can influence your love life, and provide practical insights to navigate these turbulent energies. Before getting into the specifics of how Venus retrograde in Aries affects you, it's important to understand what a retrograde means in astrological terms. In astrology, when a planet goes retrograde, it appears to move backward in the sky from our perspective on Earth. This optical illusion occurs because of the relative speeds at which Earth and the other planet orbit the Sun. Venus, which is normally known for its forward, smooth, and graceful energy, tends to have its usual qualities turned on their head when it appears to move in reverse. During this retrograde period, the influences of Venus, love, beauty, harmony, attraction, are revisited and re-examined. It becomes a time when old wounds, unresolved issues, and hidden aspects of our relationships come to the surface. Aspects of your love life that you thought were long behind you may suddenly reappear, urging you to reassess and learn from them. It's as if you're looking into a mirror that reflects not only your present self, but also the past patterns and emotional scars that continue to shape you. Adding another layer to the equation is the fact that Venus is retrograding in Aries, a sign ruled by Mars, and known for its fiery, assertive, and independent nature. Aries is all about taking bold actions, initiating new beginnings, and not being afraid to express passion. When Venus goes retrograde in such an impulsive and energetic sign, the normally gentle and receptive energy of Venus becomes intermingled with the fierce, headstrong qualities of Aries. This unique combination creates a dynamic where emotions can become unpredictable and intense. It may feel like you're on an emotional roller coaster, experiencing moments of deep passion and excitement that quickly turn into conflicts or feelings of restlessness. In simple terms, it's a time when your heart is urging you to take a deeper look at how you love and what you truly need, even though the process might feel as turbulent as a raging storm. During this period, many find that old relationship patterns re-emerge, and you might repeatedly be drawn to partners who trigger familiar wounds or experience relationships that follow a similar, often painful script. This recurrence is not merely coincidental. It reflects unresolved issues lying dormant beneath the surface. The current cosmic shift is urging you to confront these patterns head-on. Imagine being in relationships where you consistently end up feeling emotionally drained, or where your needs are continuously sidelined. Under the influence of Venus retrograde in Aries, these dynamics are brought into sharp focus. It is as if the universe is handing you a mirror to reveal exactly what needs healing. This is not a punishment, but rather an invitation to break free from repetitive cycles. By acknowledging and understanding these patterns, you can begin to make conscious choices that lead to healthier and more fulfilling relationships. During this retrograde, it is not uncommon for past lovers to reappear in your life. These may be individuals with whom you once shared a deep connection, or perhaps relationships that ended on uncertain terms. Their return can stir a mix of emotions: nostalgia, excitement, or even anxiety. The key is to approach these encounters with reflection rather than impulsiveness. Ask yourself if this person is re-entering your life to help you grow and heal, or if they are merely a reminder of past patterns that you need to let go of. Sometimes the reappearance of an old flame is not about reigniting romance, but about offering closure or teaching you an important lesson. In some instances, these individuals may be testing whether you have truly learned from your past or whether you remain caught in old ways. Although the energy of Aries, with its call for courage and action, can make these moments feel especially charged, it is essential to slow down, reflect, and determine whether reconnecting will bring positive growth or simply repeat a familiar cycle. For those on a twin flame journey, a connection often described as intensely magnetic and challenging, the impact of Venus retrograde in Aries can be particularly profound. Twin flame relationships are known for their deep emotional intensity and their mirror-like quality, reflecting back your strengths and vulnerabilities. During this retrograde period, any unresolved issues between you and your twin flame are likely to emerge forcefully. You might experience intense emotional triggers, miscommunications, or even temporary separations. However, these challenges are not necessarily signs that the relationship is doomed. Rather, they are opportunities for significant personal and relational growth. The intense energy of Aries can push you to confront difficult truths about yourself and your connection. Instead of running away from these challenges, view them as invitations to dig deeper, heal old wounds, and ultimately strengthen the bond. Twin flame relationships are ultimately about evolution and transformation, and the temporary discomfort you may feel now is paving the way for a deeper, more authentic connection in the future. Along with twin flames, karmic relationships also come into play during Venus retrograde in Aries. These connections are characterized by a strong sense of destiny, as if they are meant to teach you important life lessons. Karmic relationships can be marked by dramatic highs and lows, intense emotional exchanges, and situations that feel both fated and challenging. If you find yourself repeatedly drawn into relationships that leave you feeling emotionally exhausted or trapped in a cycle of conflict, it might be a sign that you are dealing with karmic dynamics. Unlike relationships based on lasting love in the conventional sense, karmic connections serve as powerful teachers, compelling you to confront your deepest fears, insecurities, and recurring emotional patterns. The lessons learned through these relationships, while often painful, are essential for your personal evolution. By examining recurring themes and behaviors in these connections, you gain insight into what you need to heal within yourself. This retrograde is urging you to break free from cycles that no longer serve your highest good and to embrace the growth that comes from understanding and releasing these patterns. At the heart of all these cosmic shifts is a call to re-examine how you love yourself. Venus is not only the planet of romantic love, but also of self-love and personal value. When Venus goes retrograde, especially in a sign as assertive as Aries, it forces you to question whether you have been honoring your own worth. Have you been compromising too much for the sake of a relationship? Have you allowed yourself to be diminished by the need for external validation? This period is an invitation to put yourself first and to reflect on your true needs and desires. It is a time to ensure that your relationships are built on a foundation of mutual respect and genuine care. Aries energy supports individuality and self-confidence, so use this time to reconnect with who you truly are. Explore your passions, set clear boundaries, and prioritize your emotional well-being. When you truly value yourself, you send a powerful message to the universe and to those around you that you deserve love that honors and respects your true essence. Navigating the choppy waters of Venus retrograde in Aries can be challenging, yet it offers a unique opportunity for growth and self-discovery. It is important to take time for reflection instead of reacting impulsively to every emotional trigger. Journaling can be a powerful tool during this time. By writing down your thoughts, emotions, and any recurring themes you notice in your relationships, you begin to see patterns that offer valuable insight into your emotional life. Regular self-reflection allows you to understand the underlying issues that might be contributing to recurring cycles in your relationships. Mindfulness and meditation are also useful practices during this period. Engaging in activities that help you stay present and grounded, whether it's through meditation, deep breathing exercises, or a walk in nature, can help maintain balance when emotions feel overwhelming. These practices reduce the impulsivity that often accompanies Aries energy, allowing you to approach emotional challenges with a clear head and a calm heart. Another important strategy is to set clear intentions about what you truly want in your relationships. Before making any major decisions, take a moment to articulate your desires and values. Affirmations such as, "I choose love that aligns with my true self," or "I trust the universe to guide me toward healthy, fulfilling relationships," can serve as powerful reminders of your self-worth and your long-term goals. Repeating these affirmations regularly reinforces your commitment to yourself, helping you remain focused on what truly matters. Self-care is also crucial during this time. Dedicate time to activities that nurture your body, mind, and spirit. Whether it's enjoying a relaxing bath, reading a book, or engaging in creative pursuits that bring you joy, prioritizing self-care builds a strong foundation of self-love. This self-love, in turn, makes it easier to attract and maintain healthier relationships. When you invest in yourself, you create a reservoir of strength and happiness that supports you during times of emotional upheaval. As Venus retrograde in Aries unfolds, you may notice sudden shifts in your relationships. You might experience unexpected breakups, sudden reconnections with someone from your past, or moments of intense emotional clarity. When an old lover reappears, it's important to pause and reflect on whether this reunion offers a genuine opportunity for growth and healing, or if it is simply a repetition of past patterns. Similarly, if you feel an overwhelming attraction to someone new, be cautious and allow your emotions to settle before making any big decisions. The intense energy of this period can distort perceptions, so patience and careful consideration are essential. One of the challenges during this retrograde is the reemergence of emotional triggers that have long been suppressed. These triggers, often linked to unresolved wounds or recurring patterns, are not random. They are signals from your subconscious urging you to address issues that need healing. If you find yourself disproportionately upset by a minor disagreement, it might be a sign that an old wound is resurfacing. Acknowledging these triggers and taking the time to explore their origins can help untangle the complex web of emotions that have held you back. In doing so, you learn valuable lessons about your needs and boundaries. Healing old wounds is a central theme during this period. The resurfacing of past relationships and familiar emotional patterns is not meant to keep you stuck, but rather to offer an opportunity to release what no longer serves you. This might mean revisiting painful memories, confronting difficult truths, and, most importantly, learning to forgive, both others and yourself. Taking time for introspection, whether through therapy, meditation, or creative expression, allows you to process and heal old scars. Even if progress feels slow at times, every step toward releasing the past is a step toward a more balanced future in love and life. Patience and timing are vital lessons that Venus retrograde in Aries emphasizes. Aries is known for its impatience and impulsiveness, but during a retrograde, these traits can lead to hasty decisions that might later be regretted. Rather than rushing into new relationships or sudden breakups, it is crucial to let the natural flow of events unfold. Trust in the timing of the universe and resist the urge to force outcomes. Sometimes the best approach is to observe, reflect, and wait until you have a clearer perspective before taking decisive action. True and lasting love is built on clarity, mutual respect, and deep emotional understanding, qualities that cannot be hurried. Change is an inevitable part of life, and during Venus retrograde in Aries, change often comes in the form of unexpected shifts and transformations in your relationships. Although these changes can be unsettling, especially as you are holding on to familiar patterns that no longer serve you, every ending is also a new beginning. This period can act as a cosmic reset, clearing away outdated dynamics to make room for new growth. Instead of clinging to what is familiar, embrace the possibility of transformation. Whether it means ending relationships that have become toxic or starting fresh with someone new, trust that the changes you experience now are paving the way for a future more closely aligned with your true self. While change can be challenging, it is also a powerful catalyst for personal evolution and a deeper understanding of what love means to you. Self-awareness is key to navigating any emotional upheaval, and Venus retrograde in Aries serves as a powerful reminder to look inward. By cultivating self-awareness, you become better equipped to understand why certain situations trigger strong emotions and what underlying issues are at play. Developing emotional intelligence means recognizing and naming your feelings, understanding their root causes, and learning to respond in healthy ways rather than reacting impulsively. This might involve taking a break during heated moments, discussing your emotions with a trusted friend, or seeking professional guidance if recurring patterns persist. The more in tune you become with your inner world, the better positioned you will be to make choices that truly reflect your needs and values. There are several practical exercises that can help you enhance self-love and gain clarity during this time. Consider establishing a daily journaling practice where you write about your thoughts, emotions, and experiences. This exercise can reveal recurring patterns and provide insights into your emotional life. Affirmations are also useful tools. Starting your day with positive affirmations that reinforce your self-worth and vision for the kind of love you want to attract can rewire your mindset. For instance, you might say, "I am worthy of love that nourishes my soul," or "I trust the universe to guide me toward relationships that support my growth." Regularly repeating these affirmations can help you maintain focus on your true intentions. Meditation and mindfulness practices are another valuable resource. Even a few minutes a day of quiet reflection can help quiet the mind and provide a deeper sense of inner peace. Whether through deep breathing, guided meditation, or simply being present in nature, mindfulness can help you manage stress and process your emotions more effectively. For some, engaging in creative expression, whether it's painting, writing poetry, playing music, or another form of art, can serve as a therapeutic outlet for emotions. Similarly, physical activities such as yoga, dancing, jogging, or even a brisk walk can help release tension and restore balance to your mind and body. As you move through this retrograde period, it is also essential to reassess your current relationships. Take a moment to ask yourself if the relationships in your life support your growth and if you are being true to yourself rather than following familiar patterns out of habit or fear of change. This self-reflection is not about blaming others or feeling guilty about past decisions. It's about understanding where you are and where you want to be. By identifying which relationships are healthy and which may be holding you back, you can create space for more fulfilling connections. It is perfectly acceptable to let go of relationships that feel stuck in cycles of conflict or emotional dependency. Sometimes releasing the old is necessary to make room for the new. A profound lesson during this Venus retrograde is learning to trust divine timing. In a society that often values immediate gratification, the cosmos reminds us that everything unfolds in its own time. The intense emotions and surges you experience now are part of a larger process of growth and transformation. Rather than forcing outcomes or rushing through healing, try to surrender to the natural flow of events. Trusting divine timing means accepting that every experience, even the challenging ones, is guiding you toward a more authentic and fulfilling life. With patience and self-compassion, you can navigate this period with a sense of calm and assurance, knowing that each twist and turn is an essential part of your journey. Deep self-discovery is perhaps the most significant invitation of all during this retrograde period. It challenges you to confront parts of yourself that you may have overlooked or suppressed. This is a time to explore your innermost feelings, desires, and fears. Ask yourself what truly makes you happy and how you want to be loved and appreciated. The answers to these questions can serve as a roadmap for future relationships, ensuring that they are aligned with your authentic self rather than mere echoes of past patterns. An essential aspect of this journey is the power of forgiveness. Often the cycles in our lives are perpetuated by unresolved hurts and lingering resentments toward others or even toward ourselves. Venus retrograde in Aries provides a unique opportunity to revisit these old wounds, not to dwell on them, but to finally offer forgiveness. Forgiveness is not about forgetting what happened. It's about releasing the burden of past pain and making space for healing. Reflect on the relationships and events that have left scars on your heart. Consider whether you can find room for forgiveness, whether it is towards someone who wronged you or even toward yourself for past mistakes. Releasing these emotional burdens allows you to create space for new, healthier patterns to emerge. As you work through the layers of old patterns, emotional triggers, and unresolved issues, you are simultaneously building a new foundation for future relationships. This foundation is rooted in self-awareness, self-love, and a clear understanding of what you truly desire. It is not built on fleeting passion or temporary fixes, but on a deep, sustainable form of love that honors who you are. View your relationships as opportunities for growth rather than as mere sources of comfort. Look for connections that challenge you to be your best self, relationships that inspire mutual growth, respect, and genuine care. Building this new foundation may require letting go of familiar yet unfulfilling patterns, but the journey is worthwhile. Moving forward with clarity means making decisions informed by introspection and a realistic view of your emotional landscape. It requires recognizing that while the past can provide valuable lessons, It does not have to dictate your future. With every step toward healing and self-discovery, you align more closely with your highest self and create space for relationships built on mutual respect and genuine connection. Integrating these insights into everyday life is essential. Regular self-check-ins can help you assess your emotional state and the health of your relationships. Open communication with those close to you, whether a partner, friend, or even your inner self, is key to ensuring that your needs and boundaries are respected. Embrace continual learning through reading, attending workshops, or seeking therapy to deepen your understanding of emotional healing and relationship dynamics. Celebrate small victories along the way, whether it's setting a healthy boundary or choosing self-care over old habits. Cosmic energy, like that of Venus retrograde in Aries, is not arbitrary. It is part of a larger tapestry influencing all aspects of life. The same forces that stir emotional turbulence also offer the potential for profound transformation. Each challenge you face is an invitation to evolve, to shed outdated ways of thinking, and to embrace a more authentic version of yourself. Even in the midst of chaos and upheaval, the universe sends a message. It is time to let go of what holds you back and step into your power. By aligning with these energies, you can transform not only your love life, but your overall sense of well-being and purpose. While this retrograde can feel overwhelming, it is important to hold on to hope. The intense emotions you experience now are temporary, paving the way for future clarity, growth, and more fulfilling relationships. As you work through these cycles, keep your focus on the horizon and remember that every ending is a new beginning in disguise. Embrace the lessons of this period, trust in the process, and honor your feelings as you navigate these changes. In closing, take a moment to reflect on everything you have learned. Consider the patterns you wish to break, the wounds that need healing, and the new path you desire in your love life. The universe is offering you the chance to rebuild your relationships on a foundation of self-love, awareness, and authenticity. Find a quiet space, close your eyes, and take several deep breaths. With each exhale, imagine releasing old patterns and emotional baggage. Affirm to yourself, I choose love that aligns with my highest self. I trust the universe to guide me toward the love I truly deserve. Let these words fill you with peace and purpose. Ultimately, Venus retrograde in Aries is not just an astrological event. It is a transformative period calling for deep introspection and courageous change. It challenges you to confront recurring cycles in your relationships, to break free from old patterns, and to rediscover the love and respect you have for yourself. While the journey may be filled with ups and downs, each challenge is an opportunity for healing, growth, and renewal. As you navigate this intricate dance of cosmic energies, be gentle with yourself, trust in the process, and know that every insight brings you closer to the love and fulfillment you deserve. May this period of cosmic realignment serve as a catalyst for transformation, guiding you toward a future where your relationships reflect the best version of yourself. A future built on clarity, mutual respect, and genuine emotional connection. Embrace every lesson, honor your growth, and remember that each moment of reflection is a step toward a life filled with authentic, nourishing love.